Listen carefully, because by the time this video ends, your perspective, and maybe even your life, will never look the same. I'm about to unveil the key lessons that transformed me into a millionaire, insights I learned directly from some of the most brilliant entrepreneurs on the planet. And after this, staying broke might just be the hardest thing to do. First, imagine what it would feel like to see every unpaid bill melt off your back. Gone are the sleepless nights, replaced by calm, deep rest. Visualize logging into your banking app and exhaling, finally. That level of financial peace isn't a fantasy. It's real. And it doesn't begin with the economy or a lucky scratch card, it starts with what you think and what you do after watching this video. Especially step 6, so don't miss it. Let's begin here. Quit believing that wealth strolls in while you sit still. Money moves toward people who are already moving. So ask yourself, are you waiting for fate, or are you willing to light your own fire? Get crystal clear on the life you want. Feel it, taste it, hear it. Imagine standing in the kitchen of your dream home, sipping that coffee. Speak to yourself like the deal is done, because language drives emotion, emotion drives behavior, and consistent behavior drives wealth. Nothing grows in untouched soil, so even if all you've got is loose change and hand-me-down tools, plant something today. If someone around you wins, don't stew in jealousy. Watching someone else eat while you complain is like standing in front of a buffet with your arms folded. There's plenty available, you just have to act. Their win is proof that doors still open. Say it out loud, if they got in, I can build my own entrance. Then focus your energy on one clear mission. Spreading your focus across 20 things is like using a flashlight in a stadium, it's bright but useless. Remove gossip like weeds, delete the mindless scroll, and rent out space in your brain only to thoughts that pay. Do work you can at least tolerate. And if your current gig feels like drowning in wet concrete, start digging after hours until you find something that fuels your fire. Life's too short to trade your daylight for misery. I've seen folks so in love with their craft that vacations feel optional, not like an escape hatch. If you feel stuck, invest your late nights in free online tutorials. Turn your weekends into mini experiments. If one clicks, double down. Passion might not pay immediately, but it stacks returns faster than any bank account ever will. Fuel your brain more than your feed. Half an hour with a great finance book or a video on a skill pays way more than hours of passive scrolling. Books are mentorship in paperback form, and they reveal questions you didn't know to ask. Also, take note, your surroundings often outpower your willpower. If everyone around you whines about bills, find a room full of solution seekers instead. Guard your time like it's a vault of diamonds. Spend it only on progress. Knock out the most important task first. Then the next. Build momentum like stacking bricks on your freedom bridge. Live under your means, always. It's not about sacrifice. It's about voting for your future. Every dollar you save becomes a silent employee working night shifts on your behalf. Direct those dollars into assets that return dividends, interest, or cash flow. That's how your financial legacy starts to grow roots. Setbacks will swing. They always do. When they hit, breathe, reset, and swing back. Time is the one asset you can't restock, so guard it like treasure. Say yes to progress and no to distractions. Keep your body healthy with movement, nature, and food that energizes. Celebrate wins, but don't let them bloat your ego. Document your progress, reinvest your gains, and move with quiet power, like a river flowing toward the sea. Roadblocks aren't the end, they're data. Discipline reduces drama. Teaches you climb, because sharing ideas embeds them deeper in your mind, and often opens doors you didn't know existed. Treat technology like your assistant, not your warden. The same phone that brings you mentors and markets can also rob your hours. Use it to create more than you consume. Write your goals down, they become real when they leave your head and hit the page. Protect your credit score. Only borrow for assets that pay you back. Guard your name like it's your business card. Reputation builds trust, and trust accelerates everything. Start small if needed, share an insightful post, solve a problem on a forum, volunteer for something meaningful. Value is magnetic. The more you give, the more it boomerangs back, often from places you'd never expect. Dream big, but anchor your plans in numbers. If it'll take 10 years, remember, the decade's going to pass either way. Track your growth, your income, your habits, your hours. Because what you measure, you master. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Growth lives just past your comfort zone, and money always follows growth. Rest with purpose. A walk in the park or 20 minutes of silence beats wasting a day on binge-watching brain fog. When this video ends, take one small, tangible step within the next hour. Open a spreadsheet and list your net worth. Cancel a useless subscription. Toss $10 into a starter investment account. Action beats overthinking. Baby steps done daily can flatten mountains. Want proof? Let me give you some. There's a woman I know, she was a cashier. Tracked every penny for a month. Found out that snacks were costing her $150 monthly. She swapped them out for homemade lunches and funneled the difference into a low-cost index fund. A decade later, her sandwiches were worth over $25,000. Small hinges, massive doors. Another guy, my neighbor, used to repair broken phones after work. Free YouTube lessons, a $20 toolkit, and prices way below the big-name stores. Within a year, his side hustle out-earned his day job. Now he runs a kiosk and employs 3 people. The internet has made it possible for almost any honest skill, design, tutoring, pet sitting, you name it, to turn into a business with global reach. Start building a rainy day fund, even if it's just one folded bill in a jar. Add to it with every paycheck. Trouble will come, it always does, but this way, it's an inconvenience, not a crisis. Learn how money works. Understand compound interest, equity, and cash flow. That way, sweet talk and fine print won't fool you. Negotiate everything: salaries, service fees, subscriptions. The worst they can say is no. The best? You could save thousands every year, no extra work required. Don't rely on just one income stream. Build backups. Automate the habits that serve your future. Move money to investments before you have the chance to waste it. Guard your online presence like it's your digital resume. Share growth, not gossip. Employers and clients notice, quietly. Track your energy, not just your hours. Give your sharpest brainpower to the tasks that need it most. Practice gratitude. A grateful mind is brave, resourceful, and calm. It sees opportunity where others see limits. Turn idle time into a learning lab. Listen to audiobooks during your commute. Watch a tutorial while cooking. Jot down ideas while waiting in line. Before you know it, your spare moments are building you a side hustle or revealing a mentor you didn't see coming. We've covered mindset, habits, strategies, and proof. Now the next move is yours. Wealth isn't magic, it's built by ordinary people who stick to smart actions with unusual consistency. Say it out loud if it helps: I will think like a winner, act like a builder, spend like a strategist, and learn like a student. Don't wait. Begin today. Because knowledge that sits untouched is like seeds left in a drawer, brimming with potential but never planted. So close this tab, stand up, and do one small thing to move toward your financial future. Pack lunch for tomorrow. Sell that unused gadget. Watch a 10-minute video on a marketable skill. Even clumsy action beats perfect procrastination. If you're still broke after this, it's because you chose to ignore it. And I know you're smarter than that. In fact, you're so sharp, I bet you've already subscribed, right? If not, hit that button. Drop a like, leave a comment. What part of this plan hit home for you? I'll catch you in the next video.